What is going on, Jeff fans? Matt O'Leary back with another video for this afternoon. Woody Johnson spoke with the media today, and by God, he's done it again. The quotes just keep coming from this man. All right, let's get into it. So, fall owners meeting, Woody Johnson spoke. Woody Johnson always brings a large group of people around him because you never know what he's going to say, similar to when people flock around Jerry Jones because you don't know what he's going to say. The same thing could be said about Woody Johnson. And he defended Aaron Glenn, which not really all that surprising. And then he talked about the quarterback position, and my God, did he go in on Justin Fields. So I think we start there. While you could argue the bigger story is him defending Aaron Glenn, and we'll get to that, believe me. But I almost fell out of my chair when I read this quote from Woody Johnson. So I think that's where we start. First line I saw from this press conference was, quote, "If we could just complete a pass, it would look good." I mean, holy smokes. All right, guys, look, like, can we be fair for a minute? It's different when fans and analysts are critical of a quarterback. And like, I'm not the biggest Justin Fields guy. I don't think he's been very good this year, unfortunately. When the owner comes out and says it, the one who's signing the paychecks for the quarterback, the one who hired the coach and general manager who then went out and made Justin Fields their quarterback, says it, it's a little bit different. He threw the quarterback right under the bus, and it's not the first time that Woody Johnson has thrown somebody under the bus. He's done that quite often over the last 25 years. Okay, that was certainly a choice to phrase it that way. How about just overall then on Aaron Glenn and the quarterback situation? This is a video that we could play and react to.
What's your confidence level in Aaron to turn it around?
Well, it looks like he's turning around parts of it. You know, it's hard when you have a quarterback with, with a rating that we got. You know, I mean, he has the ability, but something just is not jiving. But if you look at any head coach with a quarterback like that, you're going to see similar results if you go across the league. You have to play consistently with, at that position, and that's what we're going to try to do.
It looks like he's turning around parts of it. It's hard when you have a quarterback with the rating that we got. Okay. Another one, another dig. Throw another dig on the fire, right? Right at Justin Fields, right at, I guess you could throw Tyrod Taylor in there too. He's, played 6 quarters and hasn't been fantastic either. Do we think he is talking passer rating, QBR, Madden rating, PFF grade? Rating is kind of broad, right? Like, what do you think Woody Johnson is referencing here? Do you think he's a passer rating guy? I don't think he's an EPA guy. Imagine if he's an EPA guy and he's like, well, you look at his EPA and, expected points added is really not good. That would be too surprising. That'd be way too surprising. The story last year was the Madden ratings. I don't want to believe that he's talking Madden ratings, but you never know. You never know. That was bizarre. Guys, think you know football? Then try to turn your football knowledge into real money with the Sleeper app, the ultimate fantasy sports app that can turn game day into payday. Just download the Sleeper app and pick more or less on your favorite players. You could do it pregame or you could do it live. You just predict or you pick more or less from the predicted stats that Sleeper gives you, and you could win up to 1,000 times your money if your picks come through and win. Use promo code O'Leary and you'll get up to a $100 match on your first deposit. Or there's a new offer going on this month, a free $20 no deposit required promo. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. This next quote on Aaron Glenn, he believes in him, and he hugs him every day.
Do you still believe in the decisions that you made for
I
putting
do.
who?
I think Aaron. I do believe in Aaron. I've known Aaron for, since 1996. I was a fan. I've always been a fan of him. I see the way he handles the room. If I were a player, I would respond to him because he's the real deal. He's no BS. There's no second agendas. What you're hearing is the truth, and a lot of times players don't get the truth. They get a lot of gobbledygook.
everybody knows how badly you want to win. How have you been given Aaron confidence that you still believe in him? Are you telling?
I hug him every day.
Do you literally hug him?
I do.
And what do you say to him?
I say, keep the faith, man.
And do you really believe in it?
I do.
That's nice. A little reassurance from Woody Johnson to Aaron Glenn, a coach that he hired. He's been a fan of his since, the mid-90s, he says, and then, he gives him a hug and tells him he believes in him. And look, I really hope that Aaron Glenn is the guy and turns it around and the Jets play better over the next 10 games. And, he's the coach for the next few years. All right. He defends and believes in Aaron Glenn. Can't say the same about the quarterback. And by the way, on the quarterback front, Rich Cimini is reporting that Tyrod Taylor is going to be named the starting quarterback by Aaron Glenn sooner rather than later. Not really a surprise there. I think with how things ended for Justin Fields over the last 6 quarters and how Tyrod Taylor came in, and he had the 2 interceptions. I don't think he was great in that game in the second half against Carolina. But they were able to move the ball a little bit better. And like I said in the video yesterday, you have the choice. You can either go to Tyrod Taylor or you could go to Brady Cook. Brady Cook is more of the unknown, and if you're leaning into the tank, that's probably the move. Aaron Glenn's gotta save his job. So I'm not talking about this from the is it better to win or lose long-term stand front, or what do the fans want to see? I'm talking about this through the lens of Aaron Glenn trying to prove he's the guy. He needs wins, and Tyrod Taylor probably gives him the best chance to win games. It's never a dull day when a microphone or camera is around Woody Johnson. He always got something to say. So you let me know what you think down below in the comments. What'd you make of Woody Johnson's comments? I'm Matt O'Leary. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you next time.